Dwayne.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I'm not here.
No one can replace Dwayne. Dang.
Coach, we just talked to Renee. What was that conversation like? Just letting him know that you guys want to keep him around like this.
Yeah, I think that with the group, that part's cool when you announce it in front of the group. Tries to not show much emotion. Um, but I think just seeing the group's reaction to him earning it, those things are pretty memorable for not only us, but I'm sure for him. So earned it, got it. Now we'll see where it goes. Work left to do, but what he's brought to our group has definitely been beneficial.
What has he done to earn it?
Being ready, I think just, easier said than done, even in his time here with us, but all the work that probably goes into to even getting here, just his background and where he's come from, fought his way to this spot, and then when he did get the spot, especially there early, he really had a lot of pop for us. And then we start getting healthier and having different people in and out of our lineup, moved him in and out. So that's always a challenge in this league to get into the league, but then when you are in the league, being ready for your next opportunity.
How important was his, like it feels like his activity defensively went from just being a guy that's solid there to being impactful? Like how important was his kind of steal rate and blocker with that decision?
Yeah, he probably always had that, but we're going to try to encourage him more. That's something that's a big piece of what we want to do. We know he's a smaller, but his wingspan, his ability to block a lot of guys, like you've seen, it kind of surprises some other people where he can get to, especially around the rim. We need it all. We're going to try to ramp it up even more. Him picking up full court, moving his feet, he's going to have to move his pickup point up just because of the stature of him. But then knowing once people do get him down there, like he can hold his own, and then once that shot goes up, his ability to get off the floor at a abnormal rate, I think, for someone his size.
How much is your story coming up as a coach relatable to Jamari's path into the league?
Zero. I mean, his is totally different. He got his opportunity, and now he's succeeding, and he's probably thinking a lot about what it took to get there. But he's not done. I don't think the process is ever done. So it's an exciting day for him and his family, but it's also exciting for us. Like our group found someone, and constantly thinking about how he's going to get better. Him in our group going forward will hopefully get him better, but also he's going to push us too. I think his experience for our young guys is something interesting for our guys to talk to him about and learn from him. So this is just the next step. Excited to see where it goes.
Coach, we also saw that CJ Huntley got his contract compared to two-way. I feel like we saw a lot of versatility from him on the summer league circuit and in these early stages of the G League. What are you seeing from him that's allowed for him to kind of have this kind of step up?
It's just growth. I mean, those guys, just a long stretch, long runway. Got to zoom out a little bit on their development piece. When he's in our gym this summer, I'm sure a lot of things were new to him. How does he fit into the next level, especially coming from the level that he was playing at before to this is pretty big jump up. And then now he's our guy. Like he's one of our guys. When we did move him off the two-way, you have multiple ways you can go, and his ability to stick with it, trust that this is a home for him, and then his ability to continue to grow even when you're down or disappointed that everyone should be when they get into that spot. Now his ability to respond, that shows a lot of character.
Jordan, I know you were talking about books update yesterday. How did he feel today? Where things stand for tomorrow?
Yeah, good. Just the next step, no setbacks, continual progress. Seems to be in a good spot.
What about Jordan? His status?
Good, he's now on the court. He's been able to be on the court for the last 2 days. So again, it's going to be a couple days here, but I don't think anything's changed. His progression's going up each day. We just like having him in the building. His energy in the building. Talked to him today about bringing the juice. Every day he's here. Practice, we can feel him. On the sidelines, we can feel him in the game. We need him around because we need his energy.
What's been the most impressive thing this team has done, given all the injuries? Some nights haven't gone the way you have, but it seems like you guys always bounce back.
Yeah, I will continue to just say our resilience, our overall toughness. I think that's led by our leader, like his ability to lead every second he's, in the building. Every second Book's here, we feel his presence. And just the collective spirit of our group, I do think, is better than a lot of other teams I've been on. And it's a long season. It's a marathon. There's going to be some ups. There's going to be some downs. And our ability to just continue to go forward helps when you like each other and when you want to go out there and play hard for each other. I think that has helped us. But just another stretch. Like, we're into March now. These games mean more and more. This week's a big week for us. And we're going to get some bodies back. But we got to play the right way. We got to play our style of basketball and do it together.
What are your main takeaways from February compared to January when you're 11-5 and February you went 4-7?
I think it's a little bit of everything. I think I don't think anyone looks at the season in season block or month blocks. I think they look at how you're playing currently. If you're not playing as well currently, how do you get it back? And when you do have some down times, like, what did you figure out? Like, what are some solutions? But none of it means anything because tomorrow's a new night. So our ability to respond is as good as any team I've ever been on. So we're in a good spot, but we have places to go. Everyone wants to be healthy. It's just hard to be healthy. That's the bottom line. You look around the league, it's hard. It's hard to be healthy. We got to still go out and compete no matter what.
Last one.
The pick and roll, the angle flips, which for your guards and just kind of counter and drop coverage. How you seeing those kind of solutions just kind of add to the wheel for you all?
Yeah, we're always going to try to stick the initial screen. If we happen to miss or they happen to go under, we'd love to quickly re-screen it since we're there. I think just our variety. I think that's what we're always trying to encourage. Who's the screener? Where is it located? We've been playing a little bit more get action with Oso. We know Colin has a great relationship there. We're trying to build it with the other guys. Jalen's a big piece of that. So just trying to be as versatile as possible against all those different coverages, but also show them some variety, which I think we're going to get there. We just got to get a couple more reps and then put it to action.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.